Hi everyone, welcome back to Planet J. My name is Jay, and today we have a pick a card reading to look at reasons why people appreciate you, why you're the GOAT or the MVP, why people are thankful to have you around or to have known you, whatever it is. So, yeah, we have 3 cards to choose from. Card number 1 is the Fool, card number 2 is the Death card, and card number 3 is the King of Swords. Pick as many as you feel drawn to. And I'll see you in your reading. I'm going to give you guys about 30 seconds to choose your group before we get started. If it resonates, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and come back for another one on my channel. And without further ado, we're going to get started now with group number 1. Group number 1 is the Fool card here. So thank you so much for coming to my channel to watch this reading. We're going to be looking at the reasons why people appreciate you. Okay, so I'm going to put the card you chose right here in the bottom so you know that this is your reading. And yeah, let's just get started. So there were 3 blind pulls underneath your card, and the first card is Uranus, radically changing. And it's so interesting because I'm pretty sure this Fool card is a representation of Uranus energy as well. So cool. And it says radically change on this card. We have the 3 of Pentacles, conflict, and there's a boxing glove on it, and Gemini, curiosity, intellect, and networking. So for some of you guys, you're appreciated a lot by like your colleagues or people you work with. This could have been in the past as well, meaning you don't have to currently be working with these people. Now, it doesn't mean that this is only a work situation of people that are appreciating you. I'm just saying that kind of came through there. Some of you guys, it's a community, or it is like a group of people that are appreciating you. I do see some of you guys have like friends that appreciate you as well. Like these are friends that you met through another person. So either you're in a friend group with this person or these groups of people. You're connected, meaning you have like mutuals. Okay. People appreciate you because of how smart you are. They appreciate your ability to keep them intrigued. Some of you guys, I don't know if it's like a business partner or something like that appreciates you, or I don't know if you like worked on something with them, like a project, or if you and this person have like a similar hobby or something you do in your free time, they appreciate you as well. So let's look at the why. Why do people appreciate card number 1? What makes them the MVP? What makes them the GOAT? Okay, so I think I'm going to take 4 one by one from this deck first to start off the reading. Oh, okay. So the first card is the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like that's the intrigue that I was talking about and like the spark. Okay. Radically changing with the Ace of Wands. Tell me more. What do people appreciate about card number 1? Ooh, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. What do people appreciate? Oh, about card number 1. 2 more. What do people appreciate about card number 1? Ooh, wow. They're just flying out. King of Pentacles. Lovely. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if anybody in this particular group has Gemini in their chart. A fire sign or an earth sign energy is coming through here. So that could be someone that's appreciating you. Like they could have that in their chart, or you do. So that might help you narrow it down if you were trying to watch about a specific person. But okay, give me one more. And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck and get into the reading for the reasons why people appreciate you. One more, Spirit. Ooh. So, let's see. Ooh, the Emperor. Wow, lovely, lovely. So if I am speaking to masculines here, that's awesome. And if I'm speaking to just some strong-ass feminines, that's dope too. Here's the Star on the bottom of the deck. Lovely. So you do have 2 major arcanas coming out now in your energy. The Star is also Uranus energy. So someone here could have Pisces or Aquarius in their chart. I'm also seeing a little bit of Aries or maybe Taurus coming through. Doesn't matter what's in your chart or who's appreciating you for these things or whatever. Let's just get into it and give you, these nice messages. So some of you guys, you're really fun. You're fun, you're vibrant, you take initiative as well. There could be someone coming through here that likes it. They don't have to ask you to do things. You kind of just do them on your own. So I don't know if this is like a surprise because it does say something about radical change. So some of you guys just like you do things out of the blue, or I don't know if it's like people that are going through like a boring life or something like that meet you and they're just really appreciative to have you. I'm also seeing with the Five of Pentacles, some of you guys, you provide people with a lot of support, like a lot of help, either with the way that you teach them, or I don't know if it's something tangible that you give them, or if it's just like providing people with confidence to like keep fighting for themselves. I could see you being good at doing all of those things, to be honest. People appreciate your maturity, how grounded you can be, how responsible you are. If you are protective over somebody, they appreciate that. And if it's not a protective energy, it's like they can rely on you, they trust you. But I feel like the trust is simply because you seem to be somebody that knows how to take care of business, knows what to do. So some people could really appreciate you because they don't mind letting you be in the seat of control. They don't mind letting you steer things. They don't mind taking a backseat to you. It's almost like they appreciate that because you're almost like an inspiration in this way. I could really see people thinking this when they're having conversation with you, when they're introduced to you through somebody else. I could also see somebody appreciating you because it's like you spark conversation or you ask questions that are meaningful. So I really feel like this is somebody that does not waste time. Somebody that believes that life is short as well. So while you are mature and I heard qualified, valuable, you also are experienced enough to know what happens when you do waste time, when you do get too caught up in the idea of possibly failing, or when you do, I don't know if this is like not get shit done and there's like consequences. I'm seeing somebody that really does understand like consequences. And I'm also seeing somebody who doesn't question themselves. So if another person is around you, with you, working with you, having fun with you, going out with you, it really doesn't matter. They really appreciate you because I don't feel like they worry. They don't worry. I could also see other people really wanting to make sure you're okay too, probably because you are very strong mentally. Some of you guys, you have a lot of energy. You're very physically fit or agile, just like meaning you can get it's not, I don't want to say it's that you can't get a lot done, but it really feels like the way that you do things is very, I heard somebody that doesn't waste. So you don't waste. I don't know if it's that you don't waste time or you don't waste money, or I really don't know what it is, but I heard something about not wasting. I could also see you have like friends or colleagues or something like that that really appreciate you. So I could also see somebody being able to come to you with like real issues or real problems, and like you actually understanding that, handling things the right way. So let's see what else. Let's see what else people appreciate card number 1 for. So we've got. So I just flipped over the deck and took what was on the bottom out, which was the star card. So to clarify the Ace of Wands, we have the Page of Cups. Nice. The Six of Wands. The Three of Cups. Yeah. Okay. Nice. I really like this actually. And the Chariot. Wow. And now again on the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. Another 3 energy coming through there. And I will just kind of put it like that for now. Okay. So why else do people appreciate card number 1? Some of you guys, you really compliment people. Like you actually do give people compliments, or I could see some of you guys are very sensitive. I heard something about like a sensitive touch or a gentle touch. So I don't know if this is someone you're intimate with, or if this is like a friend or somebody that you actually like or enjoy. This could be someone you recently just met. This could be someone younger than you. This could be a pet. It really doesn't matter, but I'm sensing like a gentle sensitivity. So somebody where you would have to interact with them in that way. Let me not say have to, because I think that's really why they appreciate it. It's because you don't have to do the things. You don't have to be this way, but you are. And I feel like this is what makes it so enjoyable. For some of you guys, it's like a new thing that they don't experience outside of your relationship, that gentleness or something like that. really feels like when I say gentle, it doesn't mean you have to only be gentle physically. For some of you guys, it's just in the way that you care or the way that you flow with emotions. So let's say you're around somebody and they want to do something. Maybe you're right on board with it because you understand. Or it could be flip-flop too, meaning you understand another person and you do something or you take initiative to start something or something like that. I mean, this person does. The Page of Cups does often represent like a messenger, but it's a message of emotion. So I don't know if you do something, like you take initiative to show that you care or something like that, people could appreciate you for that. I'm also seeing with the Six of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, some people appreciate that you don't give up on yourself. So I can see this being somebody that actually really does care about you and appreciates that they don't have to stop everything that they're doing to make sure that you're good. You do that on your own. I'm also seeing another person that now, when I say another person or when I'm like splitting this up into people, this is really just more so like the way I speak. Like, I'm not saying that this absolutely has to be a separate person, especially if you're watching this about a specific person in mind, then okay, watch it for that person. But if what I'm saying doesn't sound anything like that person, then that's when you would listen and say that is another person, if that makes sense. So watch it for the person you're watching for. But if I say this person really appreciates what you do for work and you know that you're not watching for somebody that you work with, then it's somebody else. Okay. So those messages can kind of trickle in as well. I am seeing for this group, there's a lot of people that appreciate you with the Six of Wands. So that's why I kind of felt the need to point that out. Six of Wands. Now, let's say I say someone appreciates you for something and you haven't done it and you are watching for a specific person. I really think that if you did that action, they would appreciate you even more. So let's say you aren't really taking the initiative to do something gentle or like sensitive to show how much you care with somebody, then doing that would actually give you like bonus points. Okay, so Six of Wands, I'm also seeing like a leader. You kind of do, you seem like a leader. Yeah, for sure. And somebody who's like proud. So let's say you're somebody who got it out the mud, or maybe you do have a tough time, or you do struggle or anything like that. It's the way that you keep your head high, and I feel like that's really where the inspiration energy was coming through. I feel like you are somebody that has a lot of forethought. You really can plan things. You really can look to the future, and just keep looking forward. This is the energy of somebody that really does not stay down for long, or does not let anything or anyone hold them back. And you're really appreciated for that, because I feel that people that are in your close proximity, like your more intimate or even like work relationships, benefit from this the most. They appreciate you the most for this. So I don't know if it's like three specific people, if this is somebody that you recently hung out with or spent time with. Some of you guys, this is a partner, or someone that you are currently dating. I don't know if this is like showing exclusivity. For others of you, this King of Pentacles, I don't know if it could even be like a family member or like a few family members that really appreciate you for these qualities as well. Some of you guys, I did hear sibling, but I feel like if it is a sibling, it might be a younger sibling. The Emperor and the Chariot. The Emperor and the Chariot. Yeah, you just really go for it. Yeah, this is the energy of somebody that goes for it, that believes in themselves, believes in what they produce, the results they get, what the world has in store for them. So I think that's really, I really feel like for this group, it really doesn't matter who is appreciating you or how many people are appreciating you, no matter who it is or where they met you or what they know you for or whatever. All of them are summing you up to be somebody that is inspirational, because I feel like you dare to do more. You do bigger. You do more than most people. You And then on top of that, you actually do care and you actually do show that. So, and for some of you guys, I'm not getting that you're the most humble person, meaning, like some people do stuff and they don't tell anybody or whatever, but it's the fact that you do tell people. It's the fact that you do have things to show for your success or your actions, or just, the character that you have. It's the fact that you have that, because again, that's where the inspirational part comes from it. If you did shit and no one else could see it, then I'm not saying that other people wouldn't appreciate the fact that you are that type of person, but it's like I'm hearing the magnitude of people that you can impact this way is what makes it so serious, what makes it so awesome. Wow, I really like this. So yeah, if that resonated, please give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. I'm going to try to tap into these cards just a little bit more and then move from there. So tell me a little bit more about the Page of Cups. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Tell me about the Page of Cups. King of Cups. Yeah. So you are very mature, and it is also showing emotionally, like you're emotionally mature. So you're not somebody that does a lot and takes that stress out, or thinks you're better than anybody either. Like you don't take stress out on other people, and you don't think you're better than other people either. So I can see you being an encouraging person as well, and somebody that younger people, vulnerable people, soft people, people that love you just really appreciate, because there's a safety in that, there's a security in that, there's a familiarity in that as well. So people, that's why I kept hearing, like, it's like people know you for this. So it's not just one person. If you're watching this about a specific person, not just one person, it's even people around that person that see your impact on them in that way too, if you are watching about a specific person. Okay, so tell me about the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Death card wanted to show. And the Eight of Cups. So somebody here could also have Scorpio energy, or somebody that has Scorpio in their chart that appreciates you for that. Damn. Oh, look, Four of Wands. Yeah, so there's either a partner or a family member. It's either a partner or a family member that is appreciating you for the way that you... I don't know if you're supporting them. It's like they can show other people this. They can tell other people this. It's obvious to other people as well that you are that for them. So they appreciate you for that, because I'm hearing that pride extends to them now. So if you're proud to be around them, if you're proud to help them, if you're proud to know them, if you're proud to lead them, or, you know, just have something stable with them, have a relationship with them, build a future with them, whatever it is, it doesn't matter if it's a partner, a coworker, it really doesn't matter. But it's like they appreciate you because it's like visible to other people too, that this is your energy. Let's get one more. The Star. No way. Came out again. So yeah. I heard kudos to you. So I'm hearing like people giving you shout outs too. And again, oh my God, King of Pentacles again, which is the card right here. So yeah, the cards are just repeating now. So I feel like there's no need to keep doing these clarifications. That's the end of the reading. If it resonated, like, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Again, my name is Jay, and I hope to see you here again. I'm going to pick up these cards now, and we are going to get started with pile number 2, or card number 2. If you guys would like to get more like exclusive readings from me, you can always join membership here on YouTube or on Patreon, and all of those links are below. So yeah, let me pick these up and move on to the next one. Okay, so we got fruit number 2, which was the Death card, and I'm excited. Let me put the timestamp for card number 2 so I don't forget later on. So card number 2, we're gonna say we started you around this time. I put that in the chat, so let's get started. All right, Spirit, tap me in. Death card people, card number 2 people, thank you so much for watching. Let's get into your reading to see why people appreciate you, why people are thankful for you, what makes you the GOAT, what makes you the MVP, all that good stuff. So I'm going to put the card you chose right here in the bottom corner so you know that this is your reading. And we're going to flip over these blind pulls that came with your card. So we have Leo, self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. We have 8 of Hearts, or the 8 of Cups, which is passion. Lovely. So Scorpio, Leo is coming through here. So this could either be in your chart. You could have 5th house, 8th house placements, or this is somebody that has that in their chart that's appreciating you for that. Then we have house 9, spiritual growth. So Sagittarius also came through as well. So I definitely see this being somebody who is just like hella intense with their passion. And I really feel like you are not like a boring person at all. It's not boring. And some of you guys are artistic. Others, I wanted to say artistic, and it almost came out as autistic. But I think what's really coming through is that you're different. And you've been through things as well. So I also heard that you're very thorough. confidence, loyal, creative. So there is a spark to you as well, but I feel like the spark that you have makes people attracted to you. It makes people want to be a part of your life, makes people want to be with you. Either they want to be with you or they want to know what you have going on. Okay. So why do people appreciate card number 2? Why do people appreciate card number 2? Someone here could sing, or I don't know, there's something about music. But I don't know if it's music or if it's just like something calming. The Emperor. Wow, you guys got the Emperor as well. Okay. The Emperor. Why do people appreciate? Yeah. Wow, this is... Yeah, you are who you are in this group. You are who you are, and no one can intimidate you. No one can play you. No one can try to take your spot, and no one could do you harm. So you can't... No one can mess up what you have going on. Why do people appreciate you for that? Let's see. So why do people appreciate this sort of energy? And some of you guys, it's because... let me see. I don't want to say that. But some of you guys, just like you grown into this energy. You weren't always like that. Let's see. If it's not that you weren't always like that, it's that they started to see you different. People starting to see you this way, even if you always were that way. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. 8 of Cups. 8 of Swords to 8 of Cups. I don't know if it's like for this group, it's like a specific person coming through. Why though? Why do people appreciate card number 2? Oh my God. Did y'all see how that flew out? Jesus. Okay. Ooh, it came back out. Ooh. Yep. That's why the 8 of Cups is there and the passion. So I don't know if this person's like attracted to you. So I'm getting like a lot of attraction. A lot of attraction coming through. Yeah, and as I say that, here's the Queen of Wands. I don't know if it's attraction or if it's like attachment. Queen of Pentacles. You hold people down in this group. You hold people down, and that's why you appreciate it. So I don't know if it's like people that really feel like you're like a soulmate or like somebody that they could never like go over, like give up on. I heard. Death card. Oh, is that why I heard like bound with the Death card and the Devil? Definitely like veering on obsession. Some of you guys, I don't know if it's obsession or like sexual attraction. Bottom of the deck is the 4 of Cups. A lot of emotions coming through. A lot of emotions. Let's pick this apart. And we're going to do it slowly. Okay. So the 4 of Cups, I would like to talk about that part first because that's what's on the bottom of the deck. And I feel like that's like the overarching energy here. 4 of Cups is emotions, right? Cups represent emotions, feelings, desires, the deep-rooted subconscious stuff. Sometimes the 4 of Cups energy can be when you're dissatisfied with life or when there's something uncomfortable going on, like when there's something going on emotionally, when we start to feel like stagnated or just, looking for a change. But it's coming from the heart with the Cups energy. But I feel like for you, since we're talking about the reason why people appreciate you, is because you are somebody that has a clear outlook on life. So you're not in this energy. So I don't know if it's people that are in this energy that are appreciating you. So I don't know if you know somebody that feels a bit stagnated right now, or is, just not too happy with their current state, or I don't know if it's that person, or if it's just, like I said, for some of you guys, if you do resonate with being that person that has grown into this energy of being this like strong and like overcoming this emotional, I heard issues. I don't know if it's issues or what. Some of you guys just has something to do with like the home life or a relationship, but yeah, I feel like this would be kind of like in reverse for you. So it's almost like you're the opposite of the energy of feeling boggled down, feeling hopeless, or incapable even. It's like the opposite. So you're more than capable. You're more than capable. You are, I heard you have the secret sauce. So people appreciate you for this. So I don't know if it like rubs off on other people or if other people can benefit from this. And just because someone can benefit from something that you provide doesn't mean that they're elite or anything. Like, don't hear that and think that it's negative, especially because you're seeing these two cards here. I feel like this is really what keeps people from letting you go, like from taking you for granted, from not meeting your standards. I heard. Wow. You're appreciated because I don't know that you're like creating some sort of like arousal. Arousal. Hmm. I'm seeing like the image of like water dropping into like a pond and like the ripple effect there. So you have a really big effect on the people that appreciate you. And I really feel like it's because the people that are appreciating you, I don't know if it's that they have their own insecurities, they have their own mental issues or things that they deal with, or if, like I said earlier, like you really do hold them down. So I really feel like it's like somebody that wants you to be around forever with the death card. It's like somebody that you've helped grow from like their bad habits, or you got them out of this energy of feeling like they can't do it, or what they want or what they need isn't important. Like, I feel like people appreciate you in this group because of the impact you have on them. While you may provide them with something like tangible, physical, or something like that, I feel like the impact you have on them is more mental and emotional. So there is that energy of like creating that attachment to you, because it's like you are the reminder of like where they can be or where they used to be. So if you really do change people for the better, it's like when they think of you and they remember you for some of you guys, even if they're not in your life anymore, or when they just are around you or in your energy, it's like they see that. They see how you have done that for them. Hmm. Interesting. So I wonder who that is. If it could be more than one person though. Some of you guys, I really feel like you are somebody that really has taught another person to go with the flow, to go with the flow of life. So instead of going through a difficult situation or having to work hard or having these responsibilities and feeling like you're not enough or like it won't work out or that it's always going to be tough or anything like that, or even that you're unwanted or unlovable or just not significant or anything, like instead of sticking in that energy, it's almost like you show people how to do the opposite, or you help people do the opposite for themselves. But I really feel like the help that you offer them is more so just by being you, like knowing who you are. Hmm. So why is there like a creativity to it though? I don't know if it's like innovation or something that you do. Tell me more about the Emperor. Why are people thankful for this Emperor energy in them? And the Death card. That, I mean, the Death card is the card that you chose. And I mean, this really does signify change. And it's so crazy because the card that was here blindly, in addition to the Death card, was actually spiritual growth, which to me cannot happen without change. Change in perspective, change in reality, change in life as you know it. You know what I mean? That's really what spiritual growth to me is. Hmm. So I really feel like people appreciate you because it's like having you in their life has really changed their circumstances, changed their view, changed their habits, their attachments, their dedication, their thoroughness, I heard. So I don't know if it's like people appreciate you because you kind of help them grow, either grow up or grow into themselves even. Something as you help people break free. So I don't know if it's that you show people their worth or what they deserve. Hmm. I heard classic. Something about you is very classic. For some of you guys, elegant. If it's not elegant, it's like poised, serious, well maintained, um, deserving. And people appreciate you for being like that. I feel like you help people cut cords, like keep moving forward without fear, keep looking towards the future, despite their gains or their loss. Hmm. I feel like you are somebody that really does persist and you endure, sometimes without relief. And for some reason, people appreciate you for that. So I don't know if it's that you doing this helps them or they benefit from this or you have to do this. Like, let's say you have children, then they appreciate you for that. Let's say you have pets, they appreciate you for that. Let's say it's someone you work with and they appreciate you for that. If it's a marriage partner, they appreciate you for that. I'm seeing like the appreciation is because like you are meeting the needs and the responsibilities of whatever circumstance you're in. So you're appreciated for that. And I feel like the reason why is because on top of that, despite how difficult it may be or whatever, or how it may even affect you, it's like you still show up with a lot of passion. So even if you're struggling, it doesn't show. And even if it did show, that would just make people view you as even more strong, even more dedicated and loyal to a cause or to, what you said you were going to do or to your commitments. Some of you guys are extremely patient as well, so they appreciate that. You're very wise. Some of you guys, you're mellow, sweet. You really make people feel nourished. And you know how to detach, I feel like. You don't do things in like an outdated way. So if there's a need for change, you will do that. But if what you're doing is working and it's not hurting anybody, it's not causing any harm, then you'll maintain that too. And people appreciate you for that because, I don't know, for some people, maybe that makes them find a home in you or a place to rest or someone who understands, I heard. So I don't know if it's like someone that I keep hearing this word in Spanish, practicar. So I don't know if it's that you like had a conversation with somebody who had been through a similar experience or currently is going through something that you overcame. And they appreciate you because I don't know if you made them take off the veil. So let's say you were talking to somebody and you mentioned how you got out of a really abusive, shitty relationship or something like that. And they're currently going through the same thing. It's the fact that you now have something to show for your life. Getting out of that situation is like they appreciate you because maybe that'll give them the confidence to do what they need to do or to show more loyalty to themselves or to just like fix their emotions. It feels like. Okay, so tell me more about card number 2. You have the Hermit. Wow. Yeah, so and I really feel like what is so dope about you too is because you don't need other people to give you the praise or the appreciation for these things. You really are like a self-reflective person and very introspective. Some of you guys, you are comfortable in your own space and in your own energy. And I feel like people appreciate you for this too. I wonder if it's because, let's say, okay, I just got a negative message. So what I mean by that is I don't know if this is somebody that you told to like fuck off or you don't really care about them anymore because they couldn't be this way for themselves. And maybe they learned that lesson like up after ending a relationship with you. So it's like now they're like, oh, okay. I'm hearing somebody go, oh, okay. So I don't know if they had beef or if it was just like they didn't understand why you didn't put as much effort into them, or they didn't understand why you got quiet, or why I heard you didn't associate. And so now it's almost like you're making people reflect on themselves by staying in your own lane, by following your own purpose, your own path, not worrying about what anybody else is doing. So there's that like there's a confidence in like being able to do things on your own, not asking other people for help, but being that for other people if you need to be. So I really feel like people appreciate you for this. What else? Yeah, there's that help. The help to show people that they're not, I heard, not just a product of their environment, not just who they associate with or who they work for or what other people told them they are. So I don't know if it's like other people have been negatively impacted by other people, but for once they have someone like you that does things in a great way for them, but you don't do it intentionally. It's just by being yourself. Some of you guys, you would rather be left alone, I heard. Okay, so tell me more. Damn, I'm seeing the 5 of Cups too. So yeah, there's that 5 of Swords as I say that. So I really feel like for you, one of the first things I said in this reading was that you can't be played. And so I think there's that part of like people coming to appreciate you later on when you, I don't know if it's like putting people in their place or getting them to see a different perspective. Like, let's say you are somebody that gets people to see how they had you fucked up, but you do it in a gentle way, or you just do it with more smoothness or something like that. So I'm getting like there's no ferocity in your energy. I'm not saying that you can't be strong or nothing like that, but this doesn't feel like you are tearing shit down or breaking shit apart or throwing tantrums or like hurting other people by getting them to change or getting them to be a better person. I feel like it's like the fact that you just do your own thing. So if somebody's not what you need them to be, if they actually can't help you, if you don't really add anything positive to your life, the way that you treat them, it's like, I don't know, they're going to come to appreciate it if they don't now, because now they have to think, what's wrong with me to make them not want to be bothered with me, or what's wrong with me, or what do I need to do better to get card number two's attention, or card number two to care. So unfortunately for you in this group, I feel like it's really people that you don't even really care about, or that you don't care about anymore. So let's say you did a lot for these people and they didn't care for you. They appreciate you now, but for some of you guys, it's like too late. For some of you guys, it's like you just are doing your own thing now. You're staying in your own lane. You're minding the business that pays you. You are confident without them, or something like that, or you're just loyal to someone else. You're happy with something else. I really feel like people appreciate you for this group, even if it's not like in a negative connotation. They appreciate you because you get them to see a different perspective about like the ways that they have harmed themselves by the negative habits or attachments that they have. So let's say you're around somebody, right? And you don't do this one thing that they do that has created issues for them. You're not making them feel bad for it. You're not calling them out for it, but it's the fact that you don't do it and they see that and they see the difference in your life and theirs that makes them appreciate you, because they're like, damn, maybe I should stop doing this, or maybe I should try this instead. I also feel like for those of you where it's like you give someone advice or you tell somebody something more than once, they appreciate you because maybe the first time they weren't ready to hear it or they couldn't hear it, but the fact that you came back and you tried again, or you didn't give up on them, they appreciate you for that. So last card is the Five of Cups. Yeah, there it is. And the bottom of the deck is a Judgment. So there's an energy of like forgiveness or a second chance, or like this idea or kind of like thought that pile number two knows what they're talking about. Pile number two has a good head on their shoulders. Pile number two's intensity is needed in the world like this, because people really do be messing up. People really do be doing things and thinking that there aren't consequences, or that, other people don't see, or that they're the cause of their own problems. And they meet somebody like pile number two and they're like, damn, maybe if I did this, or maybe if I didn't do this, even things would be different. So they come to appreciate you for that because you showed them that. Interesting. Wow. So if that resonated, please give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. I think I'm going to pull a few more cards for this group before I close it out. And then we'll move on to the last group, which is card number 3. I think I would like to know a little bit more about this Five of Swords, Five of Cups energy. Let's see what that's about. Tell me about the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords as well. The Eight of Swords is kind of, that was the second card you got. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the Eight of Swords is all about that, like, quote unquote test. So things that you've been through in life have shown just how tough you actually are. Life has provided you with plenty of experiences. I feel like in this group, I don't know if you've been like scrutinized or something like that. I don't know if you've been scrutinized or if you've been like judged or something. And instead of, if it's not scrutinized, it's victimized. Like literally just meaning someone or something or whatever happened or was done to you that you did not deserve. And even if it took you a while to realize that and overcome it, it's the fact that you did. It's the fact that you did that actually shows other people, teaches other people how to do the same for themselves. Because everybody goes through a period like that in their life, or a circumstance like that in their life, where they go through something that they didn't deserve, or that, just shouldn't have happened, period. But we can't change life. I'm hearing somebody say such is life. So, wow, there's an energy to you where it's just like, yeah, I don't know if it's like you've been through things and it's just changed you. It just literally has changed you. But I heard the person that you changed into after these things is needed in a world like this. The reason why I'm speaking so like broadly when I say like a world like this and blah 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 is because the Judgment card is here. The Judgment card is right here. So it is that big. It is that serious. And you also have other major arcana here, just clarifying that even more for me with the Hermit, the Emperor, the Devil, the Death card. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have had to do a lot of things on your own. You have struggled on your own, or you've had to overcome the mental issues or the bad habits, or the some of you guys just get yourself out of negative situations without a lot of help. And I'm not sure why, but it's like somebody is appreciating you for this. People are appreciating you for this. For some of you guys, I don't know if it's that someone is proud of you for this. Like, I know the reading is like what you're appreciated for, but I feel like this is more so giving you an energy of like being proud of you. So whether that is like someone deceased or someone in your vicinity right now, but it's like this is an energy where it's like you can't help but be proud of this. Now with the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, some of you guys, you are forgiving. And if it's not about forgiveness, it's about how deeply you freaking care. But this is something that people see when they deserve you, when they get closer to you, when you let them in, when you have time for or when you have time for them. Damn. Okay. I feel like for some of you guys, you really don't complain. You don't have a bad attitude either, so people appreciate you for that. I also feel like you don't hold other people to standards that you don't hold yourself to. So you're not a hypocrite. You're not expecting shit from other people that you can't provide yourself. You've learned from your mistakes. There's something about criticism coming through here. I'm so sorry if you've been like criticized or judged or something like that, because I really feel like it's the fact that you did not let that hold you down, but instead it almost like pushed you forward in a way, made you stronger in a way. And even if it was like painful or if it was just hard, like someone appreciates you for that, or someone's proud of you for that. Like the demons that you overcome, the doubt or the resistance that you've overcome, for your rigorous effort. Wow. Tell me more. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups here? I feel like you're appreciated because, yeah, I really don't know what this is about. I keep hearing something about like unhealthy emotions. Like, so I don't know if you've been around somebody that had really unhealthy emotions. Like kind of, I don't know if they treat you poorly or treated you poorly, or if they can't help but be this way. So like, what I mean by that is like, for example, I work with kids with autism. So sometimes they can have really challenging behaviors or things that they do. And it really isn't their fault. They do need to be taught and work through those issues. So I don't know if it's like someone like that is appreciating you. Like maybe they really do have good intentions, but they can't help but be a certain way sometimes. And it doesn't mean that they have to be like, like throwing things or like doing something really terrible. But let's just say like maybe they have a down mood, or they forgot to do something that they were supposed to do for you and you didn't make them feel bad for that or something like that. I'm just seeing someone like appreciate you for your understanding nature, and but it's also like giving a tinge of like regret too, or like sadness, like, or shame, but on their part. Like they're appreciating you, but they also feel bad for this. So like let's say somebody forgot their wallet and you paid for them. There's a little bit of like shame in that, like maybe they were embarrassed. But at the same time it's like a lot of heavy emotion there too, for like maybe how appreciative they were for you having their back or something. It doesn't have to be financial, it could be literally anything, but I'm seeing somebody like, I don't know if it's like you can offer what other people can't. So maybe that's where the shame is coming from. Or it's just not shame, it's just kind of like, just not feeling that great, like not great spirits. Okay. Anything else? I feel like that's kind of it for this group. The window is kind of closing. Tell me a little bit about the hermit though. So the hermit is a teacher, but in a humble disguise. In tarot, they are a bit of a spiritual teacher, but I feel like the way that they teach is kind of like, when class is in session, yes, I'm here to answer your questions. Yes, I'm here and I'm present. But when class is not in session, I'm going and I'm doing my own thing. So I really feel like in this group, that kind of makes you somebody that doesn't enable people. So let's say you're around somebody, right? And yes, you can help them with something, but they can also do that themselves. Or yes, maybe they needed help in the beginning, but now they know how to do it, and they don't need you anymore. And it's the fact that even if they didn't need you, they still try to get you to do it, and you said no. That they appreciate you for, because that taught them to be just as strong as you. Now, again, this doesn't have to be something that you're doing for another person. Sometimes that is like, let's say, okay, so I'm thinking about how, like, when I was younger, I would have friends that would see my study habits and be like, I need to study with you. Let me study with you. Let me go to the library with you or something like that. And whenever they try to talk to me while I'm trying to get my shit done, I'm not talking to you. Like, I'm getting my stuff done. And they really appreciated it because they got a good amount of shit done. So it's just something where it's like the fact that you are different and your differences make you very responsible, or make you, just doing good, make you confident, make you come off as like passionate, creative, and all these things. It's like you help people grow because of the way that you subtly get them to that point too, or subtly get them to just be better. I really feel like this is impacting people emotionally. Some of you guys, you're very relaxed and open, and you let people come to you openly with their shame and with their fear. Um, And I also feel like you're not somebody that surprises people, but people appreciate you for that. So let's say you're around people that have been like traumatized a lot, or just like experience anxiety. I feel like the reason why they feel safe with you is because they know what to expect with you. The other group, it was like they were getting like an emotional security from the emotional maturity of their person. I'm not saying you're emotionally immature. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is like what you offer in terms of security is different. It's different. Like they know when they need somebody to be real with them, to be serious, to get them to see something differently, you can be that for them. Even if it's with tough love, or even if it's with not saying anything at all, not doing anything at all, not minding. Damn, I heard not minding the business that doesn't pay you. So, oh well. Hmm. Hmm. You're not afraid of being alone in this group. It feels like people appreciate you for that for some reason. Also heard you help people get used to things. So let's say you work at a job and there's someone new. They appreciate you for that because you've helped them learn the ropes. Oh, that's the energy I was getting. It's like you teach somebody the ropes, or you teach somebody that what they thought might have been really hard or really difficult is really not that difficult. It's really not that difficult. They could do it too. I keep hearing something like you could do it too. Okay. I also heard something about somebody that might feel bad about the things that they've done, the mistakes they've made, or their own timeline in life. It's like in a way you kind of help them let go of that shame, let go of that guilt, and appreciate themselves more too. Some of you guys, it's because of the advice you give. You just keep flowing, you just keep succeeding, you trust your impulses. And I feel like people really appreciate you because you're so remarkable in the way that you can kind of like create this awakening in another person. Some of you guys, you're really accommodating as well. And they appreciate that. I feel like you're honest with people too when they're beating a dead horse too. So let's say you're around somebody and they're doing something that is just they're hoping to get a result and they're not going to get that result, and you're honest with them. So like let's say somebody's in a shitty relationship, their partner is not somebody that they should be with anymore. You tell them that straight up, even if it hurt, even if it's stung or whatever. Someone that's mature enough, or whatever, they really appreciate you for that because they needed to hear it, and they probably needed to hear it from you because they know that you don't do things with bad intentions. So I also heard somebody could be told something 5 times, but you're the person that tells them to make them actually believe it. Interesting. So people trust you. People appreciate you because they can trust you. Okay. So if that resonated, please give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. I love you guys. My name is Jay, and we're going to get moving now with card number 3. Comment, like, subscribe if it resonated. It really helps the channel grow and helps me know whether or not you guys actually fuck with the reading. So let's see. We're going to move on now to our last but not least group number 3, which was the King of Swords, people. Group number 3. All right. We're going to get started with group number 3 in about 30 seconds. Alrighty. Spirit, please tap me into card number 3, the King of Swords group, and the reasons why people or the person on their mind appreciates them. All right, here we go. Hi, card number 3. Welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking at why you're the MVP, the GOAT, why people appreciate you, are thankful for you, or having known you if they're not in your life anymore. I'm going to try to tap into who might be thinking these things and why as well. So again, I'll be putting your card right here, King of Swords. I did this in the other groups as well, so you know what reading we're on. And you got 3 blind pulls as well in your group, so let's flip these over and see what they say. So you have water, spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. Okay, I heard Pisces specifically. Like, I know this is water, but I specifically heard Pisces. I don't know why. So I don't know if it's like somebody that has Pisces in their chart, or maybe you do have it in your chart. Three Swords, satisfaction. I heard Gemini as well, and Aries. And oh my God, no way. Okay, Aries. Wow. Okay, wow. Interesting. Independence, bravery, and passion. So you're just such a well-rounded, complex person. Like, you're emotional, you're deep, you're intelligent, you're compassionate, you're intuitive, you are serious as well, you're smart, you're independent, you're brave. Like, you have all these qualities to you. So if somebody or people that are being, I don't know why I wanted to say they're currently in a position to see you in this way. So let's see why. Why do people appreciate number 3? Let's get 4 cards, please. Why do people, one by one, why do people appreciate card number 3? Why do people appreciate card number 3? Why do they appreciate it? Damn. 6 of Cups for your first card. Lovely. Yeah, there's that compassion and the emotion and the feeling thankful for the connection that they have for you or have with you, the memories they have with you, the care you show them, the feeling you give them. The Chariot. Okay, so Cancer just came through as well. So either you or somebody that has Cancer in their chart appreciates you for this, but I also heard remembers you for this. So there's somebody that had Cancer or has Cancer in their chart that is appreciating you for this or appreciated you for this, even if they're not in your life anymore. Tell me more. Again, they don't have to have that in their chart because, sometimes you don't know if someone has a certain sign or placement in their chart. So don't take those messages and listen to it and think, oh, I'm not even into astrology, but I do fuck with tarot. That's fine. Take that or don't. But I'm on, Pisces and Sag just came through. 10 of Cups to the Temperance card. So, wow, this is just, I think people appreciate you because you just seem like a very beautiful person. Like, this is a beautiful person through and through. Doesn't matter the gender. I mean, you could use the term that you think is beautiful or a synonym for beautiful if you don't like that one, but 6 of Wands. Okay, 6 of Wands. Wow. And everyone knows it. Everyone knows that you are this way too. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there's that independence, the ambition, the determination, the way you just go after things, go after people, the things you want, the things you care about. You can be a goal-oriented person in this group. You manage yourself well. You smell good. You probably look good. I feel like you have 2 sides to you, though. You are emotional, but you also are logical, too. And intellectual is what you are. You lead by example, it feels like. Bottom of the deck is 10 of Pentacles. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Your family appreciates you a lot in this group. I feel like in this group, you see the bigger picture. You are somebody that people want in their life for the long term. Yeah, for the long term. For the long haul, I heard. I'm hearing this song, Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna da-da-da. But I'm hearing the one part in it where he says, Never Gonna Say Goodbye. What does he say? Never gonna blah, 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 and desert you. So there's somebody coming through here who wants you to know for some reason that they are sticking around. They're sticking around and they're going to be there for you. And I feel like a big part of that is because they want to see you accomplish and get the things that you truly want and desire in life. Or they want to stick around so that they can give that to you. So apply it to your situation as you see fit, but it feels like it's coming out of good intentions. They're wanting to be in your life, wanting to stick around, wanting to make you happy or whatever. There's an energy to you that's a bit innocent, meaning even if you're not, a cutesy, blah, 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 you very well could be. But for some of you guys, it's because you have both. You have both. Sometimes you can be really sweet and cute and blah, 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 but other times you can be serious and, mature, independent, and put the emotional stuff on the back burner. So they appreciate this dichotomy, this duality. Because no matter what energy you are in, they still appreciate it. They still love it. They're still happy with it. They're still content. So you're making people. If you're watching about multiple people, if you're watching about a specific person, I mean, to flip it as you want to, but you're making them appreciate you because this two energies that you have to you, it's pleasant, it's enjoyable. It's something that when they think about it, it makes them feel good that you are this way. They feel good about you being this way. I feel like you're willing to learn. You're optimistic. You want to grow with other people. You want them to grow too. So you don't want to just be on top. You want the people that you care about and everyone to be on top as well, to be happy as well. I feel like you are somebody that wants the world to be a better place in this group. Some of you guys are very hospitable as well. Some of you guys, you are an open book or you're honest. And there's a lot of integrity that you have to you. I could really feel like either people that you are family, like family members, or like have intimate relationships with, are seeing you this way. For some of you guys, if it's not like any of those things, it's just like they've been around for a while, or you've been this way since you were a child. You've been this way since you were young. So they appreciate you for being this way since you were younger. So when you were a kid, people looked at you and they appreciated you for these qualities as well. Your emotions, your like you could have been the kid that everyone loved, or um I don't know, maybe some teachers took a liking to you. So maybe you've had bosses that have liked you, or it doesn't even have to be like that. It could be like a specific family member or an elder. But I'm seeing like older people really appreciate you. Older people respect you. So instead of you being seen as like a younger person, if you are young, or if you're older now when you were younger, instead of being seen as a younger person that didn't know enough, that didn't know what they were talking about, that you didn't have their head on right, that was just going to end up failing. And it was like the opposite. It was like, wow, they are amazing. They're so sweet, kind, polite, beautiful, determined. Just like somebody that has a strong purpose that's going to get the things that they want because they go after shit. Like you don't. I really feel like it's something about the independence. So some of you guys, you were just mature from a very young age, and it shows. And people appreciate you for that. Why? Because you're just a pleasant person to be around. You don't have to be giving to people anything. It's just the experience, the exposure, the ability to soak in an energy like this, and then go on their way. Okay. But it's weird because I was getting like there's a sort of healing energy to that. So maybe it's because it's like people view you as family now. It's like somebody that's viewing you as family now. Or again, somebody that they just want to have for a very long time that is appreciating you for this. A lot of nostalgia, like a lot of good memories that people have with you, or this person has with you if you're watching on a specific person. They love your energy. You're focused. I feel like when people spend time with you, when they hang out with you, when they do something for you, they don't mind because it's worthwhile seeing you smile, seeing you happy, seeing you appreciative, or seeing you just in a good place. So if you ask somebody for help, it's like they love to help you. They don't mind at all. If you ask somebody for space, they will do that. They will happily oblige. If you need help with this thing to get ahead or whatever, and another person doesn't benefit from it, that's fine. If you would rather take the lead instead of letting somebody else do it, they don't mind. That's cool. If you are looking for something a little bit different, okay, I'll try that. I'm just seeing like so many situations where they would want to do what you want. They would want to do what you prefer. So let's say you're in a relationship right now, or let's say you have a best friend, and maybe you're the more outspoken one, or you're the one that has those standards or things that you need to have meet. If it's not standards, it could just be like restrictions or limitations or things that you really need, or else it's just not a great experience for you or something like that. It's like they want to give you that. They want to provide that. They want to make sure that you have that, even if it's like not something you need from them, but from another person. So let's say you ask somebody to let somebody know this, or let's say you are, I don't even know. I really don't know. Like at the post office and you feel the need to vent, but this person, little do you know, they don't get out much and they just appreciate the conversation. It really doesn't matter. But it's just appreciation. Appreciation and remembering you to be somebody that they really enjoyed the experience with, even if it was brief. Hmm. Wow. I feel like in this group you could actually be very strategic too. Like the way that you push through, the way that you get the ball moving. There's something about you that is coming through as very genuine as well, like a genuine soul, an old soul for some of you guys. For others of you, you're like traditional, and they do appreciate that. I'm saying they as if I know who it is that you're watching for, if you are watching about a specific person, but they could also just be applied to the many people that over your lifespan have come to appreciate you. Like, yeah, there are a lot of people that appreciated you, not just in your adulthood if you are an adult, but since you were young too. And it could even be people that you appreciate right now too. So it's like a two-way street in that way. It goes both ways. So if you thought you appreciate people, you're thankful for people, and they don't feel the same way about you, no, 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 no. They're right on the same page with you. I mean, we're right here. Okay. I heard congratulations on your achievements. So I don't know if you told somebody that, like, it could literally have been the smallest fucking thing, like, oh my god, I tied my shoe, congratulations. And it's like, oh my god, the fact that you said this was great, or that they did a good job, or that you liked it, or that you saw what they were doing, or whatever. It really doesn't matter. You could have been complimenting someone. Oh damn, I just hit the camera by accident. But you could have been complimenting someone's outfit. Even they appreciate you for that, like, so much. Because I feel like in this group you actually are kind of put on a pedestal in a lot of people's mind. But it's not because they think you're better. No, it's because of how you make them feel. It's because of the connection they feel with you, because of how much they cherish you. You are very cherished in this group. Like, there's so much love coming through in this group for like the appreciation. And I'm not saying the other groups didn't have it, but I think it was more so because of like the people that this energy was coming from. Like, their appreciation was coming from a different group of people. Whereas for you, like I said, it's someone that you care about too, or a family, or something like that. People you've known for a while. It really doesn't matter. I could even see like other people letting you know that they appreciate you in front of other people. Like, they purposefully want to show other people that you are dope, that they appreciate you too. So not only do they want you to know, but they want other people to know too. So they want to give you your flowers. They want to make you feel high like that. They want to make you feel larger than life, it feels like. I'm seeing the image of like, at like concerts, like old rock and roll concerts and stuff, like they would throw someone into the crowd, and like the crowd would like lift them up, like push them up, and they just be like smiling. I'm seeing someone that's like being pushed up like that, just smiling, and like fully taken care of, fully safe. Like, no one's gonna drop them, no one's going to, do some sick shit. No, it's just like just full pure love. Wow. And I heard something about like a celebration. So I don't know, like, what's this at, like a party or like a large group of people or something like that? I don't feel the need to say that for everyone, so I'll just leave that part out. But Nine of Pentacles is also giving the energy of someone who can appreciate the value of things. And you take care of stuff. You take care of stuff and people. So let's say someone gives you something, they know you're going to take care of it. You're not going to take it for granted, or you're not going to be pissed because it wasn't the color you wanted, or anything like that. A lot of humbleness coming through. Yeah, that's what it is. This is the energy of like, you're probably one of the most like humble, down to earth, person, or like people, whatever, that anyone's ever met. And they appreciate you for that. I really do feel like you are one of those people that, like, years later, someone's like, damn, I wonder if so and so is good. I hope so and so, got that the one thing that they were going for. Or, again, if this person's in your life now, or these people are in your life now, then it's like they think of you constantly. They wish well on you constantly. They hope that you get blessings constantly. Like, so in this group, it's not just people appreciating you. It's like people actually sending you like good energy, good vibes your way. Like, actually wanting. So yeah, so I don't know. I really feel like for some of you guys, it's like family, or someone that really values you as family, or values you like really, really, really. Either they've been in your life for the long term, or they want to be, and they've expressed this to you or shown this to you in some way. I definitely feel like the people that are thinking these things about you in this group are people that have shown you they actually feel this way. So if you're in a no contact situation right now and you want to know why this person appreciates you, you need to watch a different group for them, because this is somebody that's in your life right now. Okay, tell me about that. Or again, they don't have to be in your life right now, but it's like somebody that I feel like really wouldn't have done anything to mess up a connection with you. Okay, so if you're watching this about somebody that has done something to sever your connection at some point or anything like that, watch it for someone else, because this is the energy of like, no, this is a dope ass person, and I'm also a good person, and I appreciate the fact that there's people like us around, and that they give me the time of the day that they have blessed me with their presence. So I hope they get blessings too. Some of you guys is like a best friend as well. Okay, so we have the King of Wands. I feel like you're brave too. You're brave. You make a lot of people feel good. Okay, the Devil. Let me see. The Devil and the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of these are repeating. Capricorn just came through as well. So I don't know if it is a Capricorn or you have Capricorn in your charts. Capricorn came through very strongly. I also heard people brag about you in this group. They brag about you. So they're not just appreciating you. They're like, oh my God, about you. Seven of Wands to the Chariot. You're respected in this group. Very respected. For the boundaries you set, for the way you feel, the way you honor your emotions, the way you move. Some because you have like a nice walk to you. This energy is not only good vibes, but it's also sexy. It's also like a catch, like 100% a catch is what you are in this group. A catch in every sense of the word, not just romantic, also, in terms of business. Like you would want someone like this on your team. You would want someone like this in your corner. You would want someone like this to be in your life, really. You just would want someone like this. And if you didn't, then you need to heal. If you don't want someone like pile number 3 or card number 3, then you need to heal. You need to work on yourself. You need to do something, basically. Because there's nothing wrong with this at all. At all. It's like everything right with you. So I don't know if you're watching a specific person. It's like they love everything about you. They can't find anything wrong with you, even if you do. Let's get a few more for this group, and then we're going to close it out. I can really feel like if you have a partner, like if you're, oh yeah, and as I say that, here's the Queen of Wands coming out with the King of Wands. So if you have a partner, it's like you make them feel like you are just as attracted to them, you love them just as much, you are serious about them, you enjoy them, you love them, you admire them, you encourage them, you are their other half. If you're in a partnership right now, this is how they feel. What else? For card number 3, damn, oh my God. There's an energy of like being honest. Like I'm seeing the Sun card and the Ace of Swords. So let's see what actually comes out. 3 more. Okay. 3 cards, please. One by one. Oh my God. Please stop coming out in clumps. Yeah, I feel like in this group, you're not easy. You're just because you're a good person does not mean that you make things easy or you can't be difficult sometimes. Because I am really getting this energy of somebody who, yes, you're a good person, but that doesn't mean that you can't bite back. Or that doesn't mean that you are going to be walked all over. That doesn't mean that yes, you're humble, but that doesn't mean that you think you're less than. You know what I mean? You can appreciate that another person is at a different level than you, but that doesn't mean that you think you're any less than. Everyone goes through a process. Everyone goes through, their stages. Everyone gets to where they want to be with time. So the fact that you know that, the fact that you understand that is people appreciate you for that. You're extremely loyal in this group as well. Some of you guys, I don't know if it's like if there's like playful banter coming through or the way you flirt. If it's not like a friend that you're like, or someone you enjoy that you just like you make them laugh, or the back and forth is kind of like, I don't know if it's like sarcasm or something. But if it's not like the more platonic relationship, then it's the sex. Okay, so yeah, if you're in a relationship right now, the sex is really good. They really appreciate that. Okay, nice. 7 of Wands. I feel like in this group, you really do protect your peace, though. No one gets you out of your skin. No one gets you acting out of character. So people appreciate that you don't switch it up. You don't switch up on people. You can switch it up. Some of you guys, you have a killer style, killer instinct, and you're strong too. But when I say you don't switch it up, I mean I heard you're present. You're consistent. You're there. In the flesh. A lot of Wands energy coming through here. Active. Some of you guys are active too. You put in work. You're not afraid of a little hard work, a little struggle, and you don't expect anything easy. Okay, so you're not a beggar. You don't come begging. I really feel like you really just bring a lot to the table. Bottom of the deck to close it out. Again, the Knight of Pentacles again, which is this card right here. So anyone here that has Capricorn in their chart or knows anybody that has Capricorn or Sagittarius cusp placements, if that person that is seeing this and you and appreciating that. So yeah, if that resonated, please give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. I would love to have you. My name is Jay, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.